Thanks for coming to Coin Graph Market. Here is where we change a crypto journey. Or are you sick of keeping an eye on the market all the time? Thanks to our $1,000 $100 trading challenge, you can trade like a pro without having to sit at your computer all day. It only costs $79 a month. You can instantly copy the trade I make. Sign up for Satoshi Swiss today and step up your crypto game. Let's take over the world of crypto together. To join, click on the first link in the description below. Now let's get to the movie. There has already been Eureka. It's clear that I'm because mine is right around the corner. I need to take my dog back to the vet this afternoon for one last checkup. I hope the thing he had up his behind goes away. At first, doctors thought it was a growth, so they gave him medicine to treat it. After some time, the thing went from being about the size of a baseball to about the size of a golf ball. We find out today. Remember them afterward. Let's hear some good news. There will be Telecoin $83 million in liquidations and a bridge currency in this show. That one will have a guest speaker named Gary Gensler. Is it now summer tweet? Are we going to have a crypto summer this year? I like that idea. I enjoyed the sounds of summer. There are only 3 ETFs that are likely to do well. All of the others will go away. The price of Bitcoin will be talked about. Find out what Jack Miles thinks the prices will be. They are the only ones in the world who believe the Lightning Network can work. Then listen to Dr. Fender say what he thinks the price of XRP will be. Let's start right away. Bitcoin has dropped by 3 so far to $45,901. As the lapses, XRP stays steady at 60 cents. Ethereum is up 0.338 and now stands at $26.56. The value of our USDT and DC has gone down by 2.93. The value of all cryptocurrencies on the market is $1.78 Australian, as you can see at the top of the screen. It's time to send out the message to everyone. It might be sent out over the weekend or on Monday. I'm not sure. That's what I think. Note if you want to be a part of what this one is about to do. It's free for everyone. Enter right now. Do not be stupid. You already know that I have Bitcoin. Everyone knows about the hack. It was fun to go around the fight. How do you feel? The event is over. It's fixed now. Telcoin asked for a 400 rise in donations after the exploit and restored users' balances. That's what we want to happen. There was an exploit a few weeks ago that $1.02 million being taken from some users' accounts. Telcoin has now returned all of their balances. The company told CoinDesk that it was a clear choice to restore working user wallets from our corporate treasury. I'm pleased with how quickly the team completed the job. Now those are real company. Do you agree? This is good news for all of who own Telcoins as we move forward. And should I break our previous all-time high? I believe this bull market will last after Bitcoin's debut on Wall Street. But for new buyers, it all ends in tears, selling things for a total of $83 million hurt. Since $4.06 billion worth of Bitcoin ETFs were bought and sold on the first day, potential investors saw the price drop because the market was unstable. There were people who thought that the launch of Bitcoin exchange traded funds in the US would be a total sell to news event. Even so, the move had an effect on long and short Bitcoin futures. Bets worth $80 million, the price went up and then leveraged bets tried to go through the roof when the price of Bitcoin went above $49,000. Soon after, the first ETF started trading, which gave people a small sense of hope. It made prices go up by as much as $10 in less than an hour on some pages like Ethereum Solana. Although Bitcoin went from being very exciting at first to being very bad very quickly, price drops have brought them as low as $45,700 and are now around $45,900. Didn't we see it coming? Money for bridges. If you haven't already watched and listened to the first movie of the day, we talked about XRP. We talked about how it is set up to be used as a means of exchange. Several people called us and basically told us what we needed to hear without using the word X. Everyone knows that they're talking about XRP. Why don't they just say XRP? I'm not really sure. It doesn't make sense to me. It looks like they've been told in some way to hide it. There's a story with more details, but Mr. Yuba made this public. Money for bridges. In fact, I think something will happen, but it will happen after the first phase of hype and before the second phase of sadness. But I think we might be in the sadness stage right now. It took years of sadness because everyone was so unhappy with the price of XRP. We're still in the stage of being upset. There hasn't been an all-time high since 20. It's completely crazy. It took years to get to the part of disappointment. Now is the time for it to quickly rise from the ashes like a phoenix and show how the distributed process was run with others, run with user nodes instead of bitcoins. Before the next crypto summer in 2024, this piece says cryptocurrencies will stop the cycles of speculative hype that have caused booms and busts in the industry since Bitcoin was created. And our industry will break the cycle by setting the groundwork for wide scale use in the real world and fixing problems with usability, compliance, and compatibility with current technologies. The most important thing to happen in 2024 will be the groundbreaking complex for decentralized banking. This is what Apple said. Okay, let's talk about Gary Gensler said. To be honest, I think something will happen. We're all amazed that we hadn't even thought about it before. But the initial time of being excited and then disappointed is over. It's in the second stage. We're not even close to being let down. I believe that years go by before the shock happens. It suddenly comes back to life like a phoenix rising from the ash. That is, once decentralized process is fully up and running and made up of user nodes instead of Bitcoin nodes, it's kind of like there you go. Gary got in touch with you. It's now coming from Ripple. It makes sense. Something is being cooked. We just now heard this is the video. I'm going to listen to it again. It's not long, 34 seconds. I don't agree. I believe you. Institutions aren't quite on board yet. That being said, let me give you an example. In order to send $100 million in yen to the office and change it into dollars, the bank in Tokyo and Mitsubishi needs $100 million in New York and $100 million in Tokyo, but the $200 million in cash is being held up. If you can attach that to a coin, it's ongoing. Though in this case, the bank gives 50 to cash. That is very important. We haven't moved yet. Everyone Ripple says it will happen this year. Here's the next one. I think they talked about the crypto summer, and Ripple is saying that this is the CoinDesk story about 224 before the next summer in crypto. It's almost crypto summer, and this one will be different. In what ways is it different? What's going to alter? People want to know if coin that can be used in the real world will gain real